go, boys. Let's do it.
I went into this documentary knowing what Conor McGregor is like. In fairness, everyone knows what Conor McGregor is like. I like him. Now, I don't stay up and watch all his fights. I'm not one of those people. I watch it the morning after I wake up. I'm not claiming to be some super fan or anything like that. Because I know people in the comments, if they know me, they're like, Brian, but why are you saying you love him so much you don't stay up to watch the fights? I like him, okay? I can like him and not stay up and watch all the fights. I like his attitude. I'm not in love with him. I think he's good. So, let us get started. Yeah.
This man may very well be the biggest star in the world today.
Story. It's the story of Conor McGregor over the last 5-ish years. We have some footage of when he was young, but in fairness, how much video do you have of yourself and your hobby of choice before you go pro? I don't have much. I don't doubt you have much either. We see all his ups, his downs, and his ups, and his downs, and his ups. It's like a roller coaster. And it would actually be a spoiler warning if you have heard of him in real life, because you know when he has won and lost. That's what it's about. But still good, even though if you know what he's done, because I have. And even his wins and his losses are still good. Entertaining. Well, not entertaining, but you feel for him. You feel part of it, and I'll get to that later on. Cast and acting. The cast are people that you know of. Of course, Conor McGregor is the front and centre. We also have his fiancée, Diva Devlin, present throughout the entire thing. Also noticeable appearances from Dana White, head of the UFC, John Kavanagh, Conor's coach, Jose Aldo, Nate Diaz, his opponents, of course, and Arnold Schwarzenegger is in it twice. He brings up to be in the cast. Characters. It's like 95% Conor McGregor. But in my opinion, he doesn't actually need anyone to make him better. Obviously, he needs D Devlin to make him a better fighter. But in terms of being a character, no one can really help him because he's just so fantastic on his own. He's like a movie character's dream genre. It's a documentary, right? Imagine having a long episode of Nationwide. And if you're not from Ireland and you don't know what Nationwide is, it's basically a documentary. Easy. Faults. It could have had a bit more of his youth, but I still think they covered it well. It was a good look at his life behind the scenes. Like, you don't see him every move he makes, because it's over 4 or 5 years. Like, you're not going to see everything, but you see the important things, and it's everything's relevant. Do you know what I mean? Everything is helping you understand what kind of a person he is. Cinematography. There's actually some really nice shots of LA and Las Vegas and Dublin and all of these places that he was, and I really thought the UFC fights were really put together nicely. Every punch feels like a punch. Do you know what I mean? Every kick hurts, kind of thing, that kind of way. Rewatchability. I would genuinely watch it again. It was very entertaining, even when you know what's happening, because if you see it again, you know what's going to happen, but you know what happens and happens. Like, do you know what I mean? Emotions. You really feel proud of him when he wins. It's like he almost contributed to the fight. You were there. You were like taking the punches. You were punching back. You were standing up. You were helping him throughout the journey. But you also feel the pain of when he loses or gets injured, because you know what's at stake for him. You know the pride that he loses or the pride that he has at stake. And it's really hard to see a confident man like that just sitting and looking into space, completely broken after a fight. Now, overall, I thought it was a great movie. 5 stars. Did I think Conor McGregor was cocky? Yes. Do I like the fact that he's cocky? Yes. Do I like the fact he flaunts his wealth? Yes. Are you going to like it if you don't like Conor McGregor? Probably not. It is a documentary. Like, would you go see Thor if you don't like superhero movies? Would you go see It if you don't like horror movies? It doesn't make sense. Will it change your perception of Conor McGregor? It might actually do that. Because you see the behind the scenes, you see that he's not just this hard man 24/7. He's a real man too, and he's proving to you that he has earned his thing. All his money, I mean. So that is it from me. I'm gonna keep going because I can't really put up too many, because I'd love to put up all the reviews of the movies I go into. Like, this is just prime time. I'd love to put up the reviews of every movie I go to, but I don't have the time. I have too many assignments in college. If I dropped out of college, I'd be fine, but my mum would not approve of that. So, without further ado, if you liked it, like it. Please like it. If you want to see more, which I will be doing, just subscribe. Might as well. Why is there a weird shadow on my chin? It's a bottle. That's it for me, and peace.